Hello and welcome to Children Worship and Wonder for the week of Sunday, May 2nd. We'll begin our worship by lighting our Christ candle to remember that Jesus is the light of the world and the darkness will not overcome that light. We remember that Jesus is our good shepherd, and we have our nativity snow globe because the birth of Jesus was so important. We always need to remember that. And here we are on How the Church Tells Time, or the liturgical calendar, and we are on the fourth Sunday after Easter. So here we are right here this Sunday. And so you notice the season of Easter is white, and so our parament under our focal shelf or area is also white. And now we move to collect our offering. We can put money in the bowl. We can give our heart to God for the week, or give a prayer of something that we will do for God this week. And all of those things are important to God equally, and it's right for us to give back to God for all the blessings that God's given us. And now you get to enjoy a song about learning the fruits of the Spirit before we continue. Enjoy!
The fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. Fruit of the Spirit's not a coconut. If you want to be a coconut, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. The fruit of the Spirit's not a banana. You wanna be a banana? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a watermelon. You wanna be a watermelon? You might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. The fruit of the Spirit's not a lemon. If you wanna be a lemon, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Oh, the fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. The fruit of the Spirit's not a cherry. If you wanna be a cherry, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Okay, everybody knows that grapes come in bunches, so everybody get in big bunches. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. The fruit of the Spirit's not a grape. You wanna be a grape, you might as well hear it. You can't be a fruit of the Spirit, cause the fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. The fruit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness, and self-control.
This is the Sea of Galilee. So many important things happened by the sea that we need a piece of it in our worship center to help tell the stories. The sea can be a wild an amazing place. So when the wind blows, the water is rough and choppy. But when the wind is still, the sea is calm. One day, after Jesus was alive again, some of the disciples met Jesus in Galilee, and on this morning they decided to go fishing. Just 7 of them. They pushed off from the shore. They began to fish. They threw their net out and brought it up empty. They kept going and they tried again. Whoops. And again, they came up empty. They fished all night long. Nothing. Nothing. And just before daybreak, someone appeared on the shore. And he called out to them, "Have you caught anything?" And they said, "Nope." And he said, "Throw your net onto the right side of the boat and see what you get. You will find something there." And so they threw their net out into the water, and look what happened. They caught so many fish that they could not pull the net in. It was too heavy. And then someone said, "It's Jesus." And Peter jumped out of the boat, swam through the water, and ran up to Jesus. And the other disciples were left having to haul in that big load of fish and come onto the shore. Whew. That was a big job. And they came and they joined Peter with Jesus, and they found that Jesus had a campfire ready, and on that campfire he had some bread and some fish cooking. Put this little one there. And when they were all present, Jesus took the bread and he blessed it and he broke it and he gave it to them. And he did the same with the fish. He blessed it and he shared it with them so that they all had plenty to eat. And that's where we leave the story for today. This is a story that's actually going to continue next week too, because a very, very important conversation happens after this part of the story. So for now, let's do some wondering and a little thinking more deeply about this story. You know, at the beginning of the story, Jesus wasn't with the disciples. They were on their own. They had seen Jesus, but he wasn't with them. I wonder how they were feeling with not having Jesus with them all the time, doing everything that they were doing. And I wonder what made them decide that they wanted to go fishing. I wonder what they talked about when they were out there all night long, fishing and coming up empty-handed. I wonder how this person on the beach knew where all the fish were. There was no fancy fishing equipment at that time to help tell where the fish were. This guy just knew. I wonder how they finally recognized who it was, that was Jesus on the beach. And I wonder what they were saying together then. Oh my gosh, it's Jesus, our friend, let's hurry up. But they had this huge net of fish and they couldn't get it in. And so Peter, bless his heart, he was so excited. He was like, I'm just leaving the fish. I'm going for Jesus. He didn't care. But the 6 of them brought the fish in, so they had a good night of fishing. Now I wonder what they'll do now that they've had a chance to meet and eat with Jesus and talk with him. I wonder what's next for them. If you want to read more about this story, you can find it in your Bible in the book of John. Remember, the first 4 books of the Bible are Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And it's in John, towards the very end of the chapter, you see here's the end, chapter 21, that's the big orange number. And it's over here, let's see, here we go. No, Jesus and Peter, here we go. Right at the beginning, Jesus appears to 7 disciples. I wonder, where were the other ones? But 7 of them are in this story. And so you read it all the way through verse 14 is this part. And here begins the next part of the story. It's about Jesus and Peter. And it goes all the way to the end of the chapter then. So that's all for this week. I hope you enjoy your feast time with your family or whoever you're watching with. And for prayer this week, let's think about trust, which is related to faith. The disciples had to trust Jesus to come to Galilee and to go fishing and to throw their net where Jesus said to. And they did it, and good things happened. So who is it that you trust in your life to guide you and trust that they are going to lead you to good things? Give thanks for those people. Maybe it's your parents, maybe it's one of your pastors, maybe a Sunday school teacher, maybe a teacher at school. Give thanks for those special people that are in your life, guiding and bringing you to safety and a life of abundance, and that you trust. I will see you back here for the continuation of this story for May 9th. See ya.